The Federal Reserve's 110-year strategy to intercept the AI boom. 1. Introduction. The Federal Reserve, founded in 1913, is accused of possessing a century-old mechanism by which the gains of technological revolutions are siphoned away from the public. Artificial intelligence, AI, projected to displace or transform as many as 300 million jobs, presents both the largest productivity leap since electricity and, paradoxically, the latest target of monetary policy. The proposition advanced here is that AI's wealth will not naturally accrue to the workforce. Instead, unless disrupted, the central banking structure will continue its century-long pattern of absorbing productivity gains through inflationary design. Footnote. The term playbook here refers not to athletic entertainment but to the recurring choreography of central banking. 2. The myth of permanent job loss. Public discourse forecasts massive unemployment from AI. Goldman Sachs has estimated 300 million positions will vanish. Yet this is neither the first nor the last end-of-work prophecy. Since the Industrial Revolution, fears of permanent technological unemployment have consistently been disproven. Historical review demonstrates that each innovation, whether mechanized looms, railways, electricity, automobiles, or computers, disrupted tasks, not employment as a whole. Employment expanded in both quantity and type, producing new occupations and industries previously inconceivable. Footnote. The Luddites of Manchester became unemployed prophets but not accurate economists. 3. The 50-year technological cycle. Technology progresses in recurring waves of approximately 50 years. Each follows 4 stages: introduction, resistance, adoption, and transformation. 6 such cycles since 1771, the Industrial Revolution, railway expansion, electricity, automotive production, computers, and digital networks, demonstrate the pattern. Each cycle begins with fear, experiences backlash, and ultimately produces expanded employment and higher living standards. AI, situated in the second phase of resistance and panic, is expected to follow the same trajectory. Footnote. The prediction that this time is different has been different only in its frequency, not in its accuracy. 4. Productivity and the deflation dividend. Under a sound money regime, technological gains lower production costs, prices fall, and wages rise in real terms. This deflation dividend characterized the classical gold standard era, 1870 to 1913, when real wages increased by 60% while inflation remained at zero. Prosperity was shared broadly. AI, like electricity in the 1870s, promises extraordinary efficiency gains across programming, logistics, and customer service. In a sound system, these gains would translate directly into shorter work hours and higher purchasing power. Footnote. Contrary to popular belief, falling prices under sound money are not catastrophic but rather delightful. 5. 1913 and the Federal Reserve. The creation of the Federal Reserve and the abandonment of the classical gold standard altered the trajectory. Productivity gains ceased to accrue directly to labor. Instead, money printing was used to offset natural deflation, effectively taxing innovation through inflation. Post-1913 GDP growth fell by 1/3, while the US dollar lost 97% of its purchasing power. In this framework, every technological boom has been intercepted by monetary expansion, preventing the workforce from realizing its full benefit. Footnote. Economists call this monetary policy. Laypersons call it "my paycheck doesn't stretch." 6. The mechanism of expropriation. The process operates thus: 1. Technology lowers costs. 2. Prices fall. 3. Consumers gain purchasing power, under gold. Under fiat, however. 4. Central banks expand money supply to fight deflation. 5. The productivity dividend is neutralized by inflation. 6. The worker labors longer merely to maintain prior living standards. The result is a system in which every gain becomes a leak in what may be politely termed a policy bucket. Footnote: a leaky bucket is a poor vessel for water and an even poorer one for wages. 7. Bitcoin as countermeasure. For the first time in 110 years, a digital instrument, Bitcoin, presents itself as sound money with fixed supply. Where AI represents infinite efficiency, Bitcoin represents absolute scarcity. Together, they operate as engine and battery. AI generates economic energy, Bitcoin stores it across time. Unlike fiat currency, Bitcoin cannot be debased by policy. It preserves the deflation dividend, enabling productivity gains to accumulate rather than dissipate. Footnote: this pairing may be the first marriage of convenience in economic history where both partners bring equal drama. 8. Conclusion. The convergence of three cycles, a 50-year technological revolution, an 80-year financial reset, and a 250-year political upheaval, suggests a critical juncture. AI will deliver abundance, but absent monetary reform, the abundance will again be siphoned away. Bitcoin offers, at least in theory, a mechanism to lock in productivity gains. For the first time in over a century, the workers of an innovation cycle may retain the fruits of their own efficiency. The playbook of 1913 need not steal the AI boom, if society chooses differently. Footnote: every generation builds the future. Few have been given the opportunity to keep it.